What up, world? It's Eternal Authenticity, broadcasting live, and today I'm doing a video about 10 ways to be consistent to improve your life. So, consistency. What is consistency? It's repetitive movements towards something, not giving up on something. So, number one, here's a way to improve it, an example. So, first and foremost, let's bring it over to the love sector. It's obvious that for us to show that we truly care about someone, that we appreciate someone, that we're always going to be, stepping up to the plate, showing up, communicating. You know what I mean? So, like, for example, for me, I'm always pouring my heart out to the woman I love. I'm always pouring my heart out to the woman who I am meant to be with, romantically, intimately, in a loving way, like no matter what, what I mean? Text messages, phone calls, you know, messages through different social whatever, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. Ultimately, in real life, I'm there. That's first and foremost the priority. In real life, I'm doing everything I can, even when I'm aware that they're trying to show me stuff, lessons, whatever you want to call it. I'm showing up no matter what, out in public, out in real life, to the doorstep, you know what I'm saying, where the family is, around their family, popping up, communicating with their family, contacting their family, like that's a great way to understand consistency is like with the relationship. It's how much you water it. And for me, I am grateful that I always go all the way out 100%, through humility, through embarrassing, weird, quirky moments, through, you know, having to be patient and stuff like that. I'm always just letting it go out. You know what I mean? So as soon as we connect, you know, when our first connection gets made and we agree, hey, let's move forward together as friends and lovers, her and I, guess what? From then on, I'm always watering the connection. Calls, text messages, getting deep, real deep. Plans, future plans, long term plans, showing remorse whenever we go through hard times, difficult times. I'm showing remorse. I'm saying, even saying sorry and stuff like that. I'm showing gratitude, saying thank you all the time. You know what I mean? Getting deep, showing my true feelings, my true emotions. Sometimes when I'm mad or pissed off, when they're really pushing my buttons or trying to ruffle my feathers or lying or playing, I'll let it out to show, hey, I'm for real. I'm real love. I'm not out here. I'm not playing. That's what real love, real true love is where you're not playing, So I show that, you know, remorse, gratitude, giving, even when there might have been a disturbance, even when there might have been argument, even when there might have been some space or, disagreement or whatever, and we may not be on the best of best terms. However, I'm still even going across the board the best I can to just, show that I care and that I'm here, no matter what, even when they just respond with silence and kind of leaving me hanging. That's the ultimate best way of consistency, is just pouring your heart and soul out, going 100%. That's number one. You can put that hand in hand with relationships. Number two, being vegan. I'm 3 years into being a vegan, showing up, showing out. The consistency with this for over 3 years, y'all see my massive transformation, and it's a whole lot different than how it used to be before I was vegan, because people don't even recognize that how I used to look way back when, and I'm a whole different and new man nowadays that I'm vegan. I'm much lighter, I'm much healthier, I'm much cleaner, I'm much brighter, I'm glowing, all of that. So with that, the consistency with that, you overall transform your body. Our body produces new cells for all of our organs every 35 days. You can Google this and do the research. This is just the truth, the facts. I'm a messenger. So consistency with that. If you've been going 20 years eating nothing but Twinkies and donuts and candy and lollipops, guess what? You're going to be really unhealthy and sick But guess what? Imagine you going 20 years on an alkaline, fresh fruit, whatever, raw vegan type of lifestyle, plant-based lifestyle. Guess what? Consistency with that, you will tremendously reverse all of those diseases and ailments, and you will become phenomenal, you know. And that's how you see consistency with that. Same thing with working out at the gym. I'm gonna put that hand in hand. Okay, number three, consistency with YouTube. So for me, I come out on YouTube uploading videos daily, pretty much, very often, very frequently. The consistency with this has helped me out a whole lot because, you know, it helps me get my mind right. It helps me let what's true and closest to me off my chest, off my heart, and singing my voice out there, you know, despite whatever's going on. This is like an emotional support based system. And guess what? By me uploading frequently, one, I've been able to speak out what I'm going through, you know, to just check in with my own self. Two, I'm able to connect with reflections who are also going through similar things, and they can give me good feedback, good energy, good vibes, you know. And ultimately, I'm creating a brand of emotional support system, a community through this, so that all the other people, authentic squad members out there, you know, who get real deep, who love alone time, who love that deep connection, who love long-term love, who love magic, you know, chivalry, whatever you want to call it. And sometimes you're like, wow, a lot of people are here today, gone tomorrow. I'm ready to have some people who are there for me all the way throughout death, you know, and just for us to find our way back to each other. You know what I mean? Like just a lighthouse, you know. Now I'm seeing like the growth of that. I've been able to connect with more and more new people and get into more and more real life experiences, tangible real life experiences that's out of my comfort zone, that's, you know, different, that's new, that's adventurous, that's expanding my mind, that I'm learning from, that I'm evolving with, you know, interacting with different people. And it's really just surrendering to my own purpose. You know, they say lose our mind and our body will follow. You know, that's so true. Like, we're all divine avatar characters, and some people are way stuck, you know, not really gone in their true purpose. You know what I mean? In their true heavenly cosmos universally ordained mission, you know, their highest purpose, you know, that's being in alignment, you know. So by me doing the YouTube consistently, I've also been able to get into alignment and to, you know, bring the tribe that I'm a part of. I'm able to attract my tribe to me through these YouTube videos, and I'm able to stay plugged in with them, connected for a good amount of time, you know, for life, honestly. So, and I'm getting a lot of support. So consistency helps with that too. And to be honest, we're probably going to do this video short, to be real with you. I'll probably do 5 ways. So that's 3 different ways. YouTube, veganism, as well as, what's the first one? YouTube, veganism, and I forgot the first one. My bad. Y'all gonna know the first one. Anyways, number 4, consistency. Oh yeah, the first one was relationship consistency, YouTube consistency, or vegan consistency, YouTube consistency. Number 4, another consistent example and a great way, is simply, honestly, like, for writing too. Like, and I'm tying this all together with your mind consistency, mindful consistency. This is can go with just writing, you know, writing articles, blogs, writing down your own book, writing down at home, affirmations, whatever. That will ultimately, that's like the software for who we are, you know. So if you're constantly writing uplifting, positive, inspiring affirmations, and you're writing your quest, your aspirations, your dreams, your plans, you're jotting them down, you're organizing, you're brainstorming every single day, then guess what? Consistency with that, you will ultimately reshape your whole reality to what you truly want it to be, you know. So if you're always, you know, just getting fed spam from the universe, spam emails, spam flyers, spam this, spam that, stuff that you don't care about and doesn't really touch your heart, you know. But if you And guess what? And you're just constantly feeding into that. That's what your reality is going to be like. It's going to be very cluttered, very spammy, and not really that special. However, when you're having your mind, your focus, your consumption into inspiring, uplifting, elevating things, it will help you to accomplish your goals, to keep yourself in a vibrant mood, to be who you are, a stand-up woman or a stand-up man, whatever you want to call it. And lastly, number 5, consistency. Consistency just with like your own self, to be honest. I guess that goes hand in hand with health and everything. However, what I mean by this is like, okay, someone who is in old elderly age, we can learn a whole lot from our wise elders. Guess what? They care about themselves enough that they lasted that long. So they had to have been consistent with something. Guess what? They're probably experts in a great craft. You know what I mean? They probably have many different accolades and stuff from the path that they've left, the legacy they've left, whatever. And because of that consistency, now they're like an ultra master of whatever their field is, their craft is. And that's the blessing, that's the gift right there, because that's what you're known for, that's what you came here for. And that consistency now has built something massive. People, elders, they end up having a school built out to them, or a bank, or a holiday, or certain businesses, clothing lines, etc., because of that consistency, the long run, because they didn't give up on themselves, because they chose to follow their hearts, instead of living a fast-paced, crash and burn type of lifestyle like most of their peers who just cared about attention and popularity all the time. They chose to be a nerd and focus on their dream, so their consistency in those years, while everybody wants to party, everybody wants to hook up, everybody wants to fool around and not be real, then, they had to make the choice to be alone a whole lot, ultimately, so that they're the most consistent in their craft, their talents, their gifts. They're showing up to the plate so that they have all of this beautiful garden vegetation growing. And I'm saying that in a metaphor, as in their vision, their dreams, their aspirations, their work, their line of work, their production, they stayed focused. And that consistency makes them a master, a champion, whatever you want to call it, and ultimately then they're really running the show. And that's what consistency can help with that, by sticking with it, by sticking with it, keeping a free mind so that you're able to do you, to have a mental strength, to keep going forward, to persevere, to be resilient, and then you live a long life, and then you experience a full life, and then you build great things. You have phenomenal love that comes into your life. You have peace of mind. You have new financial freedom and opportunities, so all of this is what happens with consistency in the long run. So there you have it. That's 5 ways to have consistency improve your life. 5 different examples, ideas, just to help people out with remembering the importance of consistency. So y'all have an amazing day. Again, relationship, veganism, plant-based health, a platform such as YouTube, also just the long run, as well as, I forgot the last one, but y'all already know. I didn't write all these down. I just kind of did these right now, to be honest. So anyways, thank you for watching. Y'all have an amazing day. Book online, health and wellness consultations, skyblackwell.com. DM us for any questions on Instagram at Eternal Authenticity, youtube.com/help make a difference. And y'all have an amazing day. It's Eternal Authenticity broadcasting live. Peace.